Merry Christmas! Yeah, Christmas Day, open presents, blah, blah, blah. So, today's edition of today's episode on this channel is going to be me having a Christmas meal with you and enjoying a Christmas day together with festive lights and stuff and things. It's a little bit different. I'm not going to bother spending too much time about where I am, because this is going to be more about just having a Christmas meal and having a Christmas sleepover. I will be going for a walk, because as I don't know about you guys, but in our family it's a tradition after you've eaten your Christmas dinner and fatted yourself up to go for a little walk. I thought that was just our thing, and then when I met my wife, her family did it as well, so maybe you guys do it too, I don't know. So after the dinner, after I'm all fat and full up, I'm gonna go and go for a little after dinner walk. It'd be pitch black, won't probably be able to see very much, but this is all about Christmas Day, Christmas meal together, and Christmas merriment. And my merry is definitely meant. So let's crack on. I'm dreaming of a what colour is it? Christmas. So anyone that knows me, or one of you that watch these episodes, know that I really don't like cooking, and I try to get away with doing as little as I possibly can, as easy as possibly can. In the winter I want a hot meal, so I always try and do hot food, but I try and do it as easy as possible, and let today be no different. So for my Christmas meal today, I am going, of course it's going to be a turkey roast dinner. So I bought this chicken roast dinner from Asda. I'm going to take the chicken out because it's not turkey, and I'm going to put this in, which is turkey. From Asda again, butter roast turkey, num num. So I'm going to take the chicken out. I'll probably cut it in small pieces and leave it out for the animals, but I want the vegetables and the Yorkshire puddings. I think, has it got Yorkshire puddings, or did I imagine that? Roast potatoes, peas, carrots, sage and onion, stuffing ball in rich gravy. Nope, I imagined the Yorkshire puddings, but it has got all the other stuff you normally have in a traditional meal. And I'm going to add a spoonful of, it's in a pot, so no point in showing you, a spoon. I'm going to put some more gravy with it, because there won't be a lot in there, and I'm going to plop it all into a pot, and I'm going to use the extra gravy as a way of thawing it out and boiling it and cooking the vegetables. I believe, I hope and I believe that the food is already cooked, or at least partially cooked. It doesn't matter if the meat isn't, not using that anyway. So I think it's just when you put it in the microwave, you're just heating the frost out of it. Are you? Probably, I don't know. I haven't bothered researching this or asking anyone. Great. So that is going to be my Christmas meal. So it will be Christmas mealy once it's in with all the gravy and I've served it up. I'll be interested to see what it looks like, but don't let it be said it's not a traditional Christmas meal, even if it looks like a pile of dog food at the end of it. But we'll see how it goes, and I'll get it ready and get it started now. And for pudding, mince pies. Grandma Wild's mince pies, no less. So that's going to be. I won't eat this four in there. I'll have one, maybe two, possibly three. But that's going to be my pudding, and then hopefully I'll be suitably stuffed for us to go for a walk. It's blown a gale out there, so I probably won't be able to say very much, because you won't be able to hear me. I'm at my go-to place when I'm car camping. There's two places that are my go-to places, because they're nearby and they're easy, and you've been there before. They've been on other episodes. As I said, this is more about having a Christmas meal on Christmas Day with you lovely people. Right, so I've got the actually a ginormous pot, because I don't know how much how big all this meal is going to be. So I got the biggest pot ever, and by the looks of it, I have used it before, but it's like I don't remember using it. Where's the chicken? Then there's somewhere. The stuffing won't get eaten either, because between me and you, stuffing is minging, so that's going to go to the birds. But actually looking at it, that pot is way too big. But I can't be bothered to change it now. These are gravy granules. They're just gravy granules. I presume they're Bisto. My wife normally gets Bisto, and I kind of just guessed. I'm just going to pour it in. I just kind of guessed how much. It's really high up now. I'm not used to having pots this big. I just don't need them. I'll reduce that a lot. I'm gonna have to. I can't see. I'm gonna sit on my foot. That's better. Top of my head's missing, but right. See, my plan is that this will make a good something to thaw it out in, because it's frozen. So probably could have done with a bit more water actually, because that's actually quite thick. I don't know. I don't know. It's hair in my face. I'll tell you what. It's 8 or 9 degrees. My car said 9, my app said 8. It's 8 or 9 degrees tonight, so it's actually really warm. And now I've got this going, it's like really boiling hot in it. But right, so now I guess there's no rules about when you actually stick it in. You know, I guess you just chuck it in, because I kind of see that's definitely cooked. It's all boiling. Went right down. So I'm just going to plop it in there. Plop it in there. Just going to sort of, oi. Just going to throw it all in. Separating the chicken is going to be funny, because they plopped it all on the same side. So what I'm going to do is just chuck the whole lot in, and then take the chicken out when it's boiled. That can stay in the box, because I don't like stuffing. I really don't. I mean, if you said, put a gun to my head and said eat it, I would do it, but because it's not like to make me feel sick or anything. It's just, you know. So ooh, that's not. I've had this out of the fridge for like an hour now, and it's the freezer rather, and it's still frozen. What's that about? But I can't see it, but I'm guessing there's a chicken in there somewhere. And I want it on a low heat, because I don't want it to like cook too quick. Is that the right word? Because it's already kind of cooked. But I'm guessing that's going to take a while, so I'm certainly not going to bother filming me staring into a pot. This pot is way too big. I didn't need that at all. Way too big. But I didn't know what I was going to encounter. So I'm going to come back in a minute when it's kind of getting there, and we'll see what occurs. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, oh, the leg glows. Okay, so it's been sitting there for a while. I've taken the chicken out. Didn't bother filming that. It's just once the once it's separated, all the ice is separated, I just pulled the chicken out. It's been boiling for ages. I stuck a fork in the potato and it seemed to sort of just slide back off the fork. So it must be thawed out by now. It's been sitting there a while, so it must have cooked as well. This is the turkey. I'm just going to pull the whole lot out. Stick that in the bottom of my... I meant to bring a proper plate so you could see it, but I forgot. So this is the best I've got. So the turkey in the bottom. I'm going to take out... I'm going to take out the ginormous pot. If I just move that out of the way there. Me. Pot removed. So, I didn't put it down low enough. There we go. It's a bit wonky, but you get the gist. So that's all the vegetables in there, and a shed load of gravy. So I'm just gonna, rather than scoop it out, I'm just gonna tip the whole lot in, because to be honest, it's too much gravy. Actually, I'm going to stop with the gravy. It's too much gravy, but I wanted a lot of gravy in there because I wanted to use the gravy to boil it, to sort of cook it, rather than, you can't really use water. So I deliberately add too much gravy just so that I had something to boil in there. I was going to tip the whole lot in, but I just realised there's so much of it, it's going to spill everywhere. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I think that's everything. There seems to be a cajillion peas escaping. Don't want to lose the peas. I want my peas. Well, I've been doing this for an hour and there's a pea every time I scoop. I give up. So there's like a ton of gravy in there. I can just give it over there. And that. And that. And that's it. Swimming in gravy. Still too much gravy. Swimming in it. But there's not a shed load I can do about that. So there's your potatoes. What's this? There's some carrots, peas, and I put the turkey on the bottom. There's the turkey. I just chucked that in first. So the idea is that I just chomp away on the whole lot. I'm interested to know what this tastes like. This is just a microwave meal that I've boiled. This is going to be really hot, isn't it? Not bad. Not bad at all. I thought maybe it'd be too frozen or taste uncooked, or I'm pretty sure they only part cook stuff. Oh man, totally gravy down myself. I'll move my plate, my table closer. What's that? Bit of carrot. Oh yeah. So the carrots are a hit. Potato works. Yeah. And there's some turkey sitting at the bottom. We know that works because that was already cooked. All I had to do is chuck it in. Oh look, there's like 10. How many pieces were in there? 4. 4 sliced turkey. And I just chucked them all in together. Alright, so now this is where I eat my hair. Oh yeah. That totally works. So there was a lot of concern with this, not being a chef, being a microwave meal, and I can't microwave it. I'm just like using the gravy to defrost it and cook it the rest of the way, and that works. Potatoes are really soft, carrots are really soft, everything's defrosted properly. And obviously the turkey didn't really matter either way because it works. Now, you're supposed to build a cracker at Christmas. Where do you pull them? Do you pull them before you start eating, halfway through, at the end? I don't really have a tradition there. Sometimes we do them as soon as you sit down, and sometimes halfway through the meal and somebody goes, oh, let's put a cracker. And I just remembered myself, I'm halfway through the meal, I haven't pulled my cracker. So here's a cracker. Now, yes, believe it or not, that is a cracker. My wife, she can never do anything normal. She's very quirky. I don't know where she gets it from. Weirdness. She's kind of weird, but you do get some real awesome stuff out of it. I mean, look at that. That's a cracker. Can you believe that? So I've no idea what's in it. She got it online, and I did ask her twice where she got it from. It was Studio something, an online shop. I said to her, where'd you get it from? She went, Studio something. I went, what? And she went, Studio something. And I still can't remember what it was. She has said Studio something, if you're interested. I mean, that's a cracker. Can you believe that? So I guess I grab one, that end. You grab the other. Look at that, look. Look at that, look. The skills of special effects. So it looks like you're holding the cracker, I'm holding the other end. Brilliant. Hey! Oh, man. I'm going to put my finger in the loop, because that just didn't want to go. There we go. Oh, that was loud. That was the weirdest cracker I've ever opened. Thanks to my quirky wife. Gotta get the hat on. I think it's better to pull the cracker at the beginning of the meal so you can put it on like straight away. I was hoping it'd be red or green like my hair. Can't have everything. Where's the I don't know where my glasses are. I shall try. Ah, found them. Got a nice little shelf under the bed where I keep all my stuff. There it is. Blah blah blah. Right, so oh, they're all steamed up. Why does Santa have 3 gardens? So he can ho ho ho. And the toy present prize, whatever you want to call it. Try not to do it over my dinner so I don't chop in there. I would say it looks like a mirror. Is it? Indeed so. It's a mirror. I can see you seeing me, see you seeing me, seeing you seeing me. Freaky. So that's not a bad present, is it, really? Well, usually pants. That's not bad. So I can eat the rest of the meal in my hat. And I'll leave my glasses on, I can actually see what I'm eating now as well. Last Christmas, I did a fart, and the very next day the smell went away. This year, to save you from tears, I won't order the curry house special. Right, so that's the dinner eaten and the everything washed up, put away. Now it's a cup of tea and some mince pies. So tea bag. I'm not sure how well if we're able to go out for a walk afterwards. I did say earlier that is, you know, tradition is to fill yourself up with food and then have a little walk to walk it off, but it's blowing a gale out there and the rain is flying down, and I don't know, it's going to be so windy you're not going to hear anything. It's not like I can, all you're going to hear is a on the old microphone, so I'm not sure if it's feasible to go for a walk. We'll see. We will see. Oh man, splashed myself, dude. God, it's dried milk. Can't believe that just happened. Totally just got it all over me. Gotta make up the dried milk. That's good. Can't believe I just splashed all over me. My hat! Where's my hat? Where did that go? It's not exactly a massive car, so there's not many places it could be. Can't believe it. The Christmas hat! It's just not right. I do not understand what happened to my Christmas hat. It didn't fall off when I wonder if it's blown off. I bet you live it blew off my head. I bet you I forgot I was wearing it when I went outside. I went outside to chuck the wastewater away from the washing up I was doing, and I bet you it blew off my head. I bet you oh man, I bet you I didn't remove it and it blew off my head. The whole idea of that was to wear the hat while I was doing the video so it looked Christmas. I've got my lights, but wear the hat so it looked more Christmassy. But obviously I didn't take it off my head before I went out. It's the only thing I can think of, because it sure as hell isn't in there. Damn. Can't believe that just happened. Can't believe that just happened. Also, I've got a few things missing. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I don't remember taking my hat off. So what I think I've done is I've gone outside to tip the water away, and flipping that's come off. Being a paper, I didn't realise it had gone. Unbelievable. You're wonky. Be upright. That is just unbelievable. Anyway, mincy pies. I think these came in. My work very kindly do a Christmas hamper every year, and these came in that. So I can't tell you where I bought them, how much, or blah 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 blah, because they came in a hamper. They came in a hamper. So they're in their traditional silver foil. In a perfect world, I'd have cream on them. Bit of mince pie with cream. Ooh. But came over all Les Dawson then. Ooh. So they look yummy. And they're all falling off. Crumbs are coming out. Good job, I've got a table here. Oh, there we go. And what I should have done is put the foil on a dry saucepan or pot or anything, just to warm them up. They're much nicer warmer. I just realised that as a bit into it, but hey ho. Still better than nothing. I'll put this I've got this Bluetooth remote. It's great. Press the button, sit here, press the button, records. Marvellous. But what's getting on my nerves is even if I'm in the middle of recording, when it times out to save battery and it blooming stops recording. It doesn't just disconnect, it stops the recording. That's really annoying. Did it just then. Luckily I was not in the middle of saying anything, so it would be not such a biggie for editing, but it's really annoying because it's great if you're doing short clips, but if you leave it for running for any length of time, I don't know what that is, 5 minutes or something, it disconnects. And when it disconnects, it stops the recording. What's the point of that? I get it disconnects because to save battery. I don't know why it keeps turning the recording off if I'm in the middle of recording. It's really irritating. It's okay if I'm doing short videos, but if I'm doing something that lasts any length of time, it keeps. Ooh. Anyway, that was a nice mince pie and a nice cup of tea. Lovely way to end the Christmas dinner, and that's what this episode was about. A Christmas meal with you guys. I lost my hat. I'm so annoyed about that. Gosh darn it. But hey, and the joke was a bit pants, but you know, they all are. All the jokes in the crackers are rubbish. I've got another Christmas one for you. When somebody told it to me, I was like, it took a minute for it to sink in. And some people I've told it to just simply didn't get it. So it's an interesting one to say, and if you want it explained, say comment below and I will explain it to you. But don't feel bad, because it took me a while to go and think it through, and other people just simply haven't got it. So the joke is, two snowmen sitting in the garden, one looks at the other and says, "Can you smell carrots?" You'll either laugh, go, "What?" or won't get it. Took me a while for it to sink in, but I still think it's better than the one that came in the cracker. Groovy cracker, wasn't it? That sort of round. Never seen one like that before. Just my wife. She's a very quirky person. So here is the interior of the Christmassy decorated car. I should just take you in a round circular motion. Lightsy, lighty, lights. Round we go. I can't see now. I think I'm still doing the lights. I think that's what I'm doing. And back to the beginning. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin flew away. As a sleigh. Hey! I found my hat. I didn't lose it after all. Bit annoying that I haven't managed to wear it very much, but you know, in Christmas you're supposed to have it on all day. But anyway, so I've just been out for a walk, and it's so windy out there. There'd be no audio. It'd just be irritating sound. It'd be pointless taking the camera out there. Absolutely pointless. So unfortunately, we didn't get. I went for a walk, did a Christmas walk, but I couldn't take you with me. Fortunately, it's not happening. Maybe we'll just do a quick one tomorrow. It's nothing special. We've been here before, so we'll see how it goes. I'm off to bed now. I brushed my teeth. I've put everything away. Just a case of getting in bed. I'll see you in the morning. Yeah. I don't think I'm going for a walk. It's been like this all night. Heavy rain, wind blowing a gale. I ain't going out in this. So that's the end of my video. That's the end of our Christmas day. And that is going to be me signing off. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, and goodbye. And blah, weather, typical.